What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about one important step that you need to do in your lawn before spring. See, during the winter months, the lawn is smothered in snow, if you do have snow during the winter month. And what happens is the grass blades get smushed. Once the lawn is thawed out and everything like that, the grass is smushed. And once springs roll in, I tend to see people start putting fertilizer down, or prodamine, or pre-emergent as we call it, on the lawn without doing this most important step. That step is just coming out here before spring. If the weather is favorable, like today, the weather is very favorable. We're not yet in spring, but the weather is like around in the 60s. So I come out here and I rake the lawn. It's very important that you rake the lawn because the grass blades are all smothered and there's no airflow in the canopy of the lawn. So what you want to do is you want to rake the lawn, not too hard. You want to rake the lawn and open the grass, the canopy of the grass, literally. And what that does is any moisture that is right underneath the canopy of the grass will be air out, and you will save yourself a lot of trouble by not having any disease, because that's what that creates. It creates disease, and also if you have snow molds, this is the right time to kind of rake that out and the lawn up so that you can get that airflow. And if you have sunlight, you want to have that sunlight penetrate down the soil like what we have now in my lawn. So that's what I'm going to be doing before spring. I'm not gonna wait till close to spring and start putting down my fertilization and my pre-emergent. In order for me to do that, I have to do this step. It's very important that you do this step so that way you can be able to eliminate a lot of the problems that a lot of people might face later on. So I'm gonna show you 2 rakes that you can use to do this process. It's very easy. It might probably take you maybe tops, depending on your lawn size. Like for me, I have a 3,000 square feet. It might probably take me like 5 minutes to do this, and you're done. So let me show you the rakes that I'm going to be using for this process. All right, guys, so when we're talking about the rakes that you need to use, the first one, which is my favorite, is this one. It's very flimsy and it's not gonna pull the grass hard when you're raking it. You just lightly and slowly rake the lawn, and it kind of opens up the grass. If the grass is matted down, it kind of opens up the grass. So you just lightly rake the lawn, from side to side and up, just like the way you will mow, pretty much. If you're mowing up this way, you go up that way, and then you go side to side, just to make sure that all the grass blades are standing up, because that's the main point of doing this, making sure that the grass blades are standing up. Because during winter, with the snow and all of that stuff, it goes down like this, it's matted down like that. So by you raking or doing this process, it allows the grass blade to stand up. And if there's any moisture, let's say this is the root, the canopy of the grass right here, if there's any moisture down here, it allows the airflow and get all that air out of there, and it prevents fungus really from happening to your lawn or damaging your lawns. So that's why I love this rake, because it's very light and you're only doing the tip. Now if you don't have this, you can use this one. You can use this, okay? Any kind of rake that you have there, you can use this one. But when you're using this, you want to gently do it, because this rake is a little bit hard and it could damage the lawn. Remember, we're just getting out of winter, so you want to lightly rake, because we're trying to get the top part of the grass blades to stand up. So you're not digging into the lawn, no, you're just lightly raking the top. Okay, so this is your second option that you can use. Now I really want to talk about when to start lawn care after winter, because I feel like it's really important. This process that we're doing is literally starting lawn care after the winter month. We're winding down to the winter months right now, and this is the right time to, start this process. So what are the factors that influence the timing of, doing something like this? Well, weather conditions is a key. Okay, you want to pay close attention to the local weather patterns and temperatures, as the cold weather doesn't immediately stop as soon as winter ends. Warmer temperatures and consistently mild weather signals that it's time to begin lawn care activities. Okay, the next thing is your soil conditions. Okay, the soil needs to thaw before you can tend to your lawn. Tasks such as aeration, overseeding are necessary to ensure grass health. This is if you are trying to overseed during the spring, for whatever reason, you want to make sure the soil conditions are right for that, okay? And then as far as grass growth, you want to monitor your lawn's growth pattern with growth and green sprouts, clear indicators that your lawn is coming out of its winter dormancy and ready for maintenance. So again, if you look at my lawn, it's really, you can tell that it's coming out of dormancy. I'm going to flip the camera around so I can show you guys. Once you start seeing it greening up, you can tell that literally it's coming out of dormancy, because the top of the grass blade is brown, and then right underneath the canopy of the grass, you see it's turning green. So the temperature is getting right, it's getting warmer, and it's time for the lawn to wake up. Now let's talk about tips for effective winter care. Okay, some of the tips that I want to talk about is you being patient. Okay, whilst it's tempting to jump right into lawn care as soon as the snow melts, patience is key. Rushing into tasks like aeration or overseed, again, if you will be doing that in the spring before the soil is ready, can do more harm than good. Okay, so you want to have patience, just like the way we had patience when we were growing the seed back in September, when we overseeded back in September. It's the same way. I know we're all itchy, we've been indoors all winter, and now you want to come out, but everything is patient and timing. Okay, you want to monitor your soil moisture, okay, to ensure your lawn receive adequate moisture during the early spring months. However, avoiding overwatering saggy soil can lead to issues like fungus, disease, and root rot. So again, we're coming out of winter. You do not want to stop watering your lawn. This is actually not the time to be doing that right now, because again, us raking the lawn, we're trying to get the lawn to dry out, okay, from all this moisture from the winter. So you do not want to come out here because you start seeing your lawn turning green and start watering your lawn. So guys, there you have it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and I will see you guys in the next video.